Mr. XOXO69 back. Like I promised you, I'm going to do my 2023 music year in review. You know, back in the days when I first started YouTube, I was always about, I had just left radio in 2001. So I was always, when YouTube started around 2006, when I came to YouTube around 2006, I was always about promoting artists that I know a lot of it didn't get played on the radio. So if you watch some of my older videos when I was still showing my face and stuff, I was still in my 30s in my prime. I used to just promote soul artists or retro soul, neo soul, whatever you call the soul artists of the day, trap soul. But mainly, I'm just here today. I'm feeling this guy right here, Jack. I just discovered him back in 2022. He's been rapping for a while now, this guy here. So I've been listening to a lot of his music. But I discovered him back in 2022. You know, I try to listen to the new rappers as well as the new soul singers. So I never discriminate. I love music, all kind of music. Definitely when I was in radio for 11 years, you have to love music to be a DJ, period. Because you never know, you might have to play country music. Station once playing hip hop and R&B. Next thing, we'll be changing the format to country music. Or you going to quit that job or keep playing country music and say, hee-haw, whatever the case may be. But I'm liking Jack, though. Anything that's backpack or rap or conscious hip-hop, I'm going to listen to it. So pretty much, see, Sexy Red. She was in just here recently, about a week or two ago. Her and Boosie Bad A. Can't say the real word or they censor me. Okay, let's go here. So pretty much this stream is just going to be good chance maybe the last stream of the year before 2024. I might do another Uno Mobile or I might do another NBA Live. You never know. I'm going to try to do Phase 10 and skip over to end that era of streams. But this is the music I listen to for this year before we get into 2022, 24. Well, I don't know why I'm going back, man. But anyway, at first it was Bobby Brown at number one. But now, as you see, it's Keith Sweat. He outdid him. When I did that video back in the early part of December, yeah. Number one, number two, then Juicy Fruit. Love that song, man. I got an actual copy of that. I brought that. So that's a song I brought. And Tony Braxton, they used to play that all this year, man. And there's D'Angelo, the Sweet Love. I got her greatest hits. I paid for that, too. I brought that. So that's why. Anita Baker. The top 10 is pretty much music either I done paid for or I done brought. And most of this, Keith Sweat's first album, everything off that album was getting played on the radio back when I was a teenager. And there's Creep, Come and Talk to Me. Love that song. I love Jodeci, man. Then there's that. Now this song right here, the young lady from Nigeria, Tim's Free Mind, that used to be one of my number one songs. It was number one back in, was that during the summer? Yeah, because she was number one on the adult R&B charts. I played that song every day. So I love that song. Check her out, Tim's Free Mind. Beautiful African Nigeria soul singer right there. She's from Nigeria. I think the other young lady from South Africa is on here too. Luther Vandross. So my music taste is all over the place. Al Green's right there. D'Angelo, Cruising, Gloss Up. I remember when that song first came out, man. I played that song every day as well. So that's why it's in it's at the top, maybe top 20 right there. I'm not keeping up with the count, but I know there's 100 songs. Then Tyrese, he came up with a song this year that was hot, and that was it right there. It was on the adult R&B charts. Yeah, Lee Darcy, she's from Nigeria too. Al B. Sure is on my thing every year because that album, his first album was hot too. Okay, Cool It Now. This is my first time looking at this list. I play a lot of this music. So, let's see. Breaking My Heart. Avery Sunshine. She's a neo soul singer, too. Oh, Bruno Mars is still on the charts. I know he was on there last year. Him and Anderson .Paak. Cry For You. Pretty much identical to last year. Remember the time, Michael Jackson. I'll Be Around. Ken the Man. Yeah, that was a pretty hot song, too, earlier this year. So, you see. Oh, now, I love that song right here. I'm not going to say it, but it's Gorilla. You see the song. That was a hot song. When that first came out, I played that song every day. Man, I just love Glorilla, man. Glorilla from Memphis, Tennessee. I love her to death. I like that song too for my own personal reasons. Okay, Be Happy. Mary J. Blige was my number one artist of the year again. I think she was number one last year for my library. Let's see, Written All Over Your Face. The OJ's Last Night. At the end, that song came into the top 100 after a while. Somewhere in the middle of October, it started playing it more for some reason. I don't know why Apple did it, but Raheem Devon had a new album this year. That did pretty well. Weak. Janet Jackson. Tina Turner. I think I started playing her music after she died, after her death. And I think that's why this is on here now. What's love got to do with it? Great song. Love that song. I think I started playing her music once she passed away. Work, 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 work. Love Rihanna. Now, this song, I remember this guy right here, Danny Boy. He was on the charts for a while, right along with Tim's, the young lady from Nigeria with Free Mind. And that's why I think this song hit, because he was consistently getting played on adult R&B radio. Okay, Dance Tonight in the Midnight Hour. Wilson Pickett. See, I love soul music. Soul, classic soul, today's soul, trap soul. Like this guy here, I'm not familiar with him. Good chance I played this song. I just got to go back and see what playlist he's on. I'm looking at the playlist to see what playlist he might be. Yeah, he's on this playlist. Yeah, this is neo soul. So it's like the today's soul singers. You know, progressive R&B as they call it, but it's pretty much today's soul music, today's soul singers. That's why I had to look at it, where I heard him from. Okay, I love that Tainted Love. Tainted love, you got me, run away. Heaven must be missing angel. Maxwell. Pretty much my music is pretty much consistent with soul, funk, R&B, today's soul music, old classic soul, some new wave stuff. Died in Your Arms. Cutting Crew. Love that song. That's from the 80s. You got to realize I watched a lot of MTV, because that's all we had on the military base was MTV. Okay, there it is. Rock With You. Pretty much a pretty good year for music. Cuban Doll. I played her song when that song came out. I love Cuban Doll. Or Cuban the Savage. That was her original name, but now she calls herself Cuban Doll. Doo-doo. Now, Ron Isley came out with a song that this is a song he did with Beyonce. It did pretty well on the charts as well. He kind of dropped off after I stopped playing him. Isn't she lovely? Pretty good. Yeah. And I bet you're wondering, how did Guns N' Roses make it on the charts? Well, I played a lot of stuff in the 80s, because I have an 80s playlist. So I remember when this song came out, man. I love Sweet Child of Mine. It's a pretty good song. I like Guns N' Roses. Certain songs. I don't like all of their music, but I definitely like this song. And I could just listen to it, and I told you my music taste is all over the place, man. I'm kind of surprised he made the top 100, Guns N' Roses. But that was a great song back in the 80s. Got to Be Real, Tony Devotion. Pretty much no real shocker. Yeah, Tank came out with an album this year. Okay, Skin Tight. Now, what playlist is she from? Let me see. Good chance it's either one of my R&B playlists. I got to make sure. Yeah, R&B hits. So she came from my R&B hits. But I liked her song. That was a pretty good song. Do 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 do. Get Up, Salt-N-Pepa. I remember when I first brought that album. Yep, I had their first album and their second album, but I brought that first album. My dad brought I brought the second album. Then my dad went to Germany and got the first album, because it was hard to get the first album from Salt-N-Pepa. Definitely not in the store, so he got it while he was in Germany. So I had the first and second album of Salt-N-Pepa. So that's pretty much it. Get Up, Everybody. Now, I like this song. This is a soul artist, too. This guy right here. He does soul music. This is a pretty good song. Y'all need to check that out. But I like him. He's some soul revival, so he's neo soul as well. Today's neo soul. But he's a pretty good artist. Listen to him. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I forgot After 7 came out with an album earlier this year. Tomorrow Can Wait. Just Kicking It. Yep, and there's Blondie to end it. Call Me. Yeah, I listen to Blondie too. So that's my top 100 of 2023. Check it out. You can just go to my profile because I got the link to my profile for Apple Music over at YouTube, and I think, no, just at YouTube, not at Facebook. That's my top 100. Yeah, man, like I said, I listen to all kind of music, man. Conscious hip hop. That's mainly women MCs. Today's, I wish they had a women of rap essentials for the old school and new school. But Apple, it takes forever. You give them feedback, it might take 3-4 years before they add a playlist like that. Pretty much old guy music, new music, old music, today's music. Hope they do R&B hits 2023. They got R&B now. 2023 was a pretty good year for R&B. I love that Water. I'm surprised the Water song didn't make my top 100 because I played it a lot. Kill Bill didn't make it either, even though it's the #1 song of this year. Dang, I'm surprised by that because I know I played that Water song a lot. But it was a good year for R&B and soul music, though, overall. Pretty good year for R&B. But this is pretty much all my playlists, all mixed together. Some songs from the 70s, 80s, some hip-hop that you could sing along with, soul and funk. Solid Gold hits. I think that's where Guns N' Roses were from. That's why I was able to hear a lot of Guns N' Roses. That's R&B gospel right there. I still listen to gospel even though I'm not religious, but I still listen to R&B gospel like BB and CeCe Winans. Yahtzee rock. I grew up on that. Ooh. Love this kind of music, man. Mix it up with some soul music and R&B music. You never notice the difference. That's just my opinion, though. But follow me over at Apple. That's the kind of music you're going to hear. Because they got it to where you can have your friends playlist. Let's see. Friends playlist somewhere to where you could add your friends playlist or what they listening to. See, friends are listening to this. I haven't heard Nicki Minaj's new album. I got it, but I haven't really sit down to listen to it. See right here, that's the radio stations. No, okay, here it is. Friends mixing. I could take whoever follows me, they'll mix your music with my music, and I could listen to your music that you're listening to. Then they tell me what friend is listening to that song. It's pretty cool. We Be Clubbing. I love that song, man. That's I think that DJ from out of New Orleans, a guy I met online a long time ago. He likes bounce music. I like bounce music from New Orleans, so he follows me at Apple Music. So my friends pretty much like the kind of music I like. But if you want to follow me I'm at Apple Music. Just follow me, man. See, I got some of my friends here. Contributors to my playlist here. But anyway, that's today's stream. I still got 10 minutes. Ooh. So I might have time to do, let's see. No. That's Gorilla. Where's my Phase 10? Might have time to do one Phase 10. Maybe a corn arena. I got 10 minutes. I definitely can't play that. Definitely don't got no rolls. So we're going to just play a nice little game of Phase 10 before we end the stream. But that's my top 100 of 2023. I wasn't surprised that Guns N' Roses made it or Blondie because I did hear them a lot. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, I need a run of 4, order 4. Okay, I got my odd. God dang it, man! He did that quick, didn't he? I'm still setting up my cards. Phase 10. This might be the last Phase 10 you see on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, I need run. An odd. I got my odds. I just don't I don't have let me see. Okay, I got my 4 odds. I just need to run. No. Good googly woogly. Oh, these are some professionals here. These are some professionals here. God dang, they whipping my butt. This is the... Oh, good googly woogly. And they know he's a trip. One of my co-workers. Okay, run. 6, 7. I'm struggling here, man. Okay, I'm struggling here. Okay, I got no odds, though. Got no odds. Skippy, skippy. Skippy, skippy. Good, good. Why are you giving me so much 6s? Okay. I don't got no odds. That's what's killing me. I got no odds. Pretty much, I'm not going to win this game. Because these are some professionals here. These are some real Phase 10 players. God dang it. I'm still a beginner. Oh, that's a horrible way to end an era. I still got Skippo to end. I'm still going to play Phase 10 and Skippo. God dang it. Man, it just won't be streamed. That was pathetic, man. I didn't even make the first phase, man. Man, that's a horrible way to end a series, man. Oh, well. But anyway, I got to go, man. Hope you enjoyed today's stream of my music review, 2023 music review. Oh, man, I love music, man. I DJed for 11 years, man. I miss doing that, but hey, it is what it is. I'm getting old. I'm too old to try to DJ now. It's for the young cats now. New music. I'm telling you, my music's all over the place, man. All over the place. Look, that's a neo soul artist there. Nick Acosta. Leela James, man. But I'm kind of happy with my top 100. I think this was a good year for music. You know, we had a lot of singers coming from out of Africa, Nigeria, and South Africa coming out with R&B hits. Good mix of old and new. Old and new. I definitely love this young lady. I recommend you listen to her. Love her music, man. And she came out in 2020. But Free Mind didn't become big until this year. I think she released Free Minds this year. But there's a good song, man. It hit the charts this year, so check her out. With her being from Nigeria, I could see why it took so long to come to America and become a hit. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. But that's my top 100. Pretty much good blend of soul music, funk music, old and new music, with a little dash of the hip hop, today's hip hop with Gorilla right there. That's I know why that song's there. Because I liked that song. I liked the video. I just love Gorilla. What a fine self. Oh my God. Okay. Pretty good year for music though, man. But you can always follow me over at Apple Music though. And we could just mix our music together, man. Good change. A lot of you young people don't know nothing about half of this music. Love Prince. Wind Does Cry, I think, makes my top 100 every year, though. Oh, sweet child of mine. Permission did pretty well. I guess because I think he did come out with another album, but it didn't do as well as the first album. Oh, that guy right there, James. But pretty good year for music. Pretty good year for music. Pretty good year for music. But thanks for watching. Just an old guy doing his mobile, doing his lunch break. Man, I'm all off. I'm just ready for this year to end, man. But thanks for just watching the old guy play mobile games during his lunch break before the end of the year. I'm gonna try to do maybe Skippo, another Uno mobile, and also NBA Live. I could do that at home. It just won't be no commentary. But thanks for just watching and supporting me here at YouTube since 2006. If you've been with me since 2006, and over at Facebook as well since 2015. My original account got banned because I was on Facebook since 2009, but they banned me back in 2015. Also took out my Spotify, and so I wasn't able. I had to go to Apple Music. And long story short, just thanks for just watching the old guy all this year. The 80-something that has followed me at YouTube, the 100-something that's followed me over at Facebook. We're going to keep doing NBA Live next year. Uno Mobile, more of that, because I know that's what you love. And until then, in the words of my favorite wrestler in Japan, who's going to be today? Maki Ito of Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. I don't do her enough. Maki Ito, now wrestling with AEW. She would end the stream by saying, bye-bye.